Thank you to everybody in the United States Postal Service who continues to serve our communities to meet our obligations. Thank you, Congresswoman Lisa Blunt Rochester, for your leadership in getting this done today. Please, folks, would you give her a round of applause for being the leader in our delegation in getting this important and historic moment done. To my friend and senior Senator Tom Carper, who has been the leader in the Senate on postal issues for decades, thank you, Senator Carper, for fighting so hard to preserve this valuable national treasure. And to Colonel Grain and all who are here who are part of the family of Mary Ann Shedd Cary, thank you for your service to our nation, and thank you for keeping alive the torch of her memory. It is a remarkable thing that there are many Delawareans who don't realize that born here in Wilmington, Delaware, was this woman who accomplished so many important firsts: an abolitionist, a newspaper editor and publisher, an activist, and a lawyer. Now, I may be the only one who gets excited about learning more about the history of lawyers in Delaware and America, but it was the foundation on which so much of the rest of her life of activism for abolition and suffrage rested. So, let me just briefly say, for those of us who worry about the future of our nation, we took a Pledge of Allegiance in which we remembered that we have for more than a century pledged to be one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The arc of our history is the story of our coming closer and closer to that aspiration. We have accomplished liberty, we have accomplished justice, but not fully. And one of the key roles that the post office does play in our country, through stamps, through the naming of post offices, and through the connection of communities, is to informing and educating us about our own history, who we lift up as heroes and heroines, who we recognize and acknowledge, is a key part of keeping us engaged, informed, and aware about landmark leaders in our history and the arc of our trajectory forward. So to Lisa Blunt Rochester, my friend and colleague, you are someone who has accomplished so many firsts in your life and in your career of service. It is such a blessing to serve alongside you and to see the heart and the spirit and the intentionality that you bring to continuing the journey that Mary Ann Shedd Cary herself started here in Wilmington, a city that was literally at the dividing line between free and slave and North and South, a city with a significant Quaker community and a dedication to abolition, but a state, as we both know painfully, continues to struggle with some of that legacy and some of that burden. You make that burden lighter because you carry her torch forward. Thank you for what you do, and thank you to each and every one of you